Well, today we are getting our first look at the damage left behind by Hurricane Milton in Florida, but there is still a very long road to recovery in South Georgia from the devastation left behind last month by Helene.
Joe Hinkey spoke with a Georgia farmer and the Georgia Chamber of Commerce as the rebuilding process is now underway.
This is just a snapshot of every farm in the Coffee County, or really the Tri-County area. This devastation. There's actually some farms that are worse than mine.
On Clay McKinnon's South Georgia farm, the cotton, peanut, and blueberry crops will all be impacted. And Helene also destroyed costly equipment.
This is a 25,000 bushel grain bin that the wind basically picked up off the pad.
The storm twisted McKinnon's irrigation system, and only one house from a 6-house poultry operation is still standing.
The rest of them are all on the ground. I think we've lost around $3.5 to $4 million of infrastructure and crops. We're already out of pocket probably $1.5 million just to rebuild.
That damage, particularly when you look at places like Vidalia and Douglas, Columbia County, Augusta was hit tremendously hard, Valdosta.
Chris Clark is president and CEO of the Georgia Chamber of Commerce.
We have about 90 counties that were impacted. We still have about 46,000 customers in Georgia without power.
The Chamber is connecting businesses with state and federal assistance. Its website now lists recovery resources and info for Small Business Administration disaster loans.
We just were on the phone with Washington, with SBA, to make sure that we've got those loans lined up, the disaster relief, supporting mental health needs in South Georgia, and so that's been our focus now.
For farmers, the amount of damage could lead to Congress passing an aid package, as it did following Hurricane Michael in 2018.
They're going to have to come back, if not immediately after November, to take care of our farmers. We think that there's enough money in the SBA program right now. We just heard that over 4,000 Georgia businesses had already applied for SBA disaster support. They've processed about 40 of those to the tune of about $2 million. There's a lot more to go.
Farmers in general are very resilient.
And McKinnon says he will regrow his farm. It will just take time.
The effects of this storm is going to be felt for not just this season, but for several seasons to come.
And Chris Clark with the Georgia Chamber tells me the damage is so widespread, it could be a few months still until the true impact or price tag of Helene, especially in South Georgia, is known. But he says the Chamber will be there as businesses spend weeks, months, or even years if it takes that long to recover.